Okay, continuing the story. So PT at the hospital was difficult. I would sit on the edge of the bed and try and kick my legs out and side to side. My legs would not move side to side at all at first. I would feel like they were, and they wouldn't move at all. And then I came to a care facility that I'm at right now, Point Meadows. And we did similar PT. I'd lay on bed and I'd try and do things, and my legs were really weak. They said that a lot of it was because the bar was in and it was pinching some nerves or irritating things, and the pain was stopping my muscles from moving. So I got the bar out of my body on December 16th. Dad came out for my surgery and he stayed with me in the hospital. I don't remember much of the hospital, but I remember one night we sat together and I held his hand and we watched The Sound of Music. And I remember one time my pain being so bad that he just looked at me like he just didn't know what to do. And knowing my dad, he doesn't express a lot of emotion, and so to see that pain in his eyes, I think that will stay with me forever. The pain after the surgery felt like, so he had to the bar wasn't holding my pelvis necessarily where it was supposed to be. He had to bring my pelvis 3 centimeters closer to each other, which is a big deal when it's a bone that's moving 3 centimeters. So you had to bring it closer to each other and then put in a metal bar where the cartilage would be. At that point, I didn't have the kidney bags anymore. I obviously didn't have the IV or the feeding tube because I was in a care facility. It was just difficult. It was really hard. The pain felt like my body was being squeezed like a sauce bottle trying to get the rest of the sauce out, but instead of sauce coming out, it was my intestines that felt like they wanted to be squeezed through my pelvis. It hurt so bad. It was unreal, the pain that I felt. I later came here, like 3 or 4 days after my surgery, I came back here. And I celebrated Christmas here, and they, because of COVID, they usually don't let people come in, but they snuck my dad in for Christmas, and I was able to spend time with him. We sat here and held hands and just talked and opened presents and laughed, and it was just fun. When he left, he hugged me twice, and I was alone again. Staying here alone during COVID has been one of the hardest things mentally for me to have to go through. I can't touch anyone, I can't be with people. I'm just alone. And then I've just been here. The bar's been out. I've been getting better. I can stand and shuffle and get into my wheelchair, and they said in a few weeks I should be able to walk on at least my right leg, which will be really exciting. I feel like I'm not living my own life. I feel like I'm living someone else's life. I don't know why I had to go through this. I would never wish this upon my worst enemy. It's been awful and so lonely. And it's been frustrating that I can't do the things I want to do. Future Sam, you get discouraged about things, just know it's okay. It's okay to get discouraged. But you just gotta keep going. Like you always do. You always keep going somehow. People tell me here that they don't understand how I can be in such a good attitude about things. It's easy to be happy when you're talking with people at PT or the CNAs or nurses come in. It's another thing trying to stay happy when you're alone in your room. It's been really hard. I want you to remember you were so excited to go on this date. You thought it was going to be so much fun, and it was fun until the accident, at least from what I remember. Don't ever think that you just were an idiot for going because you were excited to go. May have been a dork for not wearing a helmet, but that would be the farthest I'd say. You've overcome a lot so far, and I just want you to know that it'll get better. Anyone who's going through anything hard, if this is watched by my future kids or anything, you can do anything. You just have to keep going, keep being positive, keep realizing that even though it's hard, it'll get better, and patience is the hardest part about this all, the healing process. Because you just want to be better now, but you can't be. Bones only grow so fast. Organs only heal so fast. Keep going. Love you all. Love you, Sam. Future Sam.